Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, 2025 resolutions, have you been able to achieve them? Now, as the year runs out, many people are taking stock of the promises they made to themselves at the beginning of the 2025, from career goals and financial plans to health, faith, and personal growth. These resolutions started with hope and determination. But as reality sets in, economic pressures, personal setbacks, and daily life challenges, many goals were put to test, right? So the big question we are asking you today remains, have you stayed true to your resolutions, adjusted them, or abandoned them altogether? Now, do well to join this conversation, and please stay away from your TV set when you're calling us so we can have a conversation with you to avoid any delays. And in case you're not able to join us on any of the numbers, you can do well to send us a WhatsApp message on the first number that's showing on your screen.
Before you ask me, I'm going to ask you first.
Because I think that's the next thing you're going to ask me. What is your New Year resolution?
What was your New Year resolution for 2025?
I asked you first.
I actually did ask you first.
I knew you were going to ask me, oh, well, you know, it's just it's a tradition actually for you to say, okay, this year I'm going to do this and I'm not going to do this. Well, when it comes, the first thing I wanted to do this 2025 was to, when it comes to my diet, I don't eat like 3 meals at a time. You know how the work is. Sometimes I eat once, and sometimes I go hungry for hours and I have ulcer, you know. So I told myself that I will start eating right, but
You haven't.
That failed.
I can't testify to that.
That actually failed, actually.
But you've been trying, actually.
But when it comes to career growth, yeah, we're trying.
So what are the to-do lists that you actually wrote out aside from your dieting? What other things?
I didn't write much, Fatima. I just wanted my diet. I said, okay, I wanted to be closer to God. And I was like, okay, the fastings of Mondays and Thursdays. So we're trying. We haven't achieved it all. Sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. But we go again 2026, don't worry.
Yeah, obviously. I can see that you're actually resilient when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But, well, as for me...
Yeah, you have to answer now before the call starts coming in.
I'm already seeing messages coming in, you know. But then it's actually interesting. I actually wrote out a couple of things I actually wanted to achieve. Career growth, as usual, to see how I can actually evolve myself when it comes to my career, and then also personal life. And then also I actually wanted to enhance my business I used to do before, then I dropped it, and then I picked it up, which I'm very proud of myself.
You will continue telling us about your resolution when we pick this call. Hello, good morning. Our first caller. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
What's your name and location?
My name is Pastor Zakios Taiwo from Gombe.
Okay.
Gombe.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Concerning New Year resolution, by the special grace of God, it is a very, very good idea. It's a plan. And as one plans, one has to be disciplined in order to be able to carry them out. And most importantly, there will be need for continuous, going back to those plans and those resolutions, so that one way one misses it, one will be able to now know and quickly come back on course. And by the time we are doing that and we are consistent at it, I want to tell you, the result will be very, very great. And as a nation too, there are issues a nation should pursue. And I believe, even as the present administration, there are very serious issues, especially on insecurity, that if properly pursued and, going back on the drawing board once and, from time to time, we'll be able to see that they'll be going on course. The same thing with organization, the same thing with individuals, the same thing with the family. I think it is a very, very good idea, but it requires a lot of discipline. And that discipline will, involve one trying to avoid those things that needed to be avoided and keen to those things that are very, very important to do. And by the time one continues on that and it becomes consistent at it, I'm telling you, the benefit will, be very, very great. And one will tend to be doing those things consistently if you have seen the benefit. So having national, this New Year resolution is a very, very good thing.
So which one have you achieved? Which of your resolution have you achieved?
Thank you very much. concerning my health,
Okay.
I've made up my mind, especially on this, the kind of food I eat. And frankly, it has been helping me very, very well. Some problems I used to have in the time past have now begun to cease. I've now keyed into some very good, food and nutrition according to counsel of experts. And that thing has been doing me a lot of good. And I don't want to avoid it. Especially very early in the morning, I take warm water, almost half a liter. And it has been doing me well. And since then, I've never stopped it. I see the benefits. Not only that, there are many of them. So even financially, in every aspect of life, having a New Year resolution is very, very good. But it requires discipline, commitment, and consistency. Thank you.
Well, thank you
very
so much for
He gave a very
sharing
profound
breakdown of
I was
what
waiting
he
for him. I
feels.
thought he still has something to say.
Yeah, so he gave actually expanded on his
Honestly.
resolutions and what people should do.
He mentioned
it
something
comes
that
to-
caught my attention. He said you have to be very disciplined. I think
Definitely.
I will have to.
You should pick up on that.
Yeah, honestly,
Because,
I have to focus on that
you
because
already casted yourself already. So Nigerians
yeah.
now know that you actually wanted to do something.
No,
and you
it's not
stopped.
like you're not disciplined.
So-
Sometimes you start for the first few months and something
So
just drifts.
Okay, so let's pick this call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you so much for joining us. Your name and location, please.
My name is Mohammed. I'm calling from Kaduna.
Mohammed calling from Kaduna. All right.
Giving greetings to you both
Thank you so
you.
much.
and compliment of you.
Compliment of the season to you too.
And also, I have not really look awesome.
Sorry?
I said, you're looking good this morning.
Thank
All right,
you.
thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah. On the topic for 2025 resolution, for me personally, all I can say is alhamdulillah for 2025. Also, we hope and pray that 2026 be a better year of what we've experienced for 2026. And we hope to see the price of food continue to crash. We hope to see inflation drop down, and we hope to see experience peace in 2026 so that Nigerians can be proud of being Nigerians and let God also touch their lives and conscience about them. Because it's unfortunate that we have leaders, but sometimes a lot of them don't have the consequences of not keeping their country. Instead, that money they try them abroad and squander this money and people to take adjust for that. So there is hope that in 2026, all the mistakes that they do, they try to correct them, put the country in a better position where Nigerians have the proud of being Nigerian. Thank you. That's enough.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Well, he said people should actually, look back and see what they can actually fix and correct about themselves before they go into 2026. I would have loved to ask him what were his limits and what what New Year resolution that he actually, wrote out for himself 2025 that he's going to actually carry to 2026. Because there are some resolutions that, okay, I'm going to do this, and then you end up not being able to achieve it due to one thing or the other, and then it keeps going into each year that comes up. But probably it could be spiritual, it could be, career growth.
I feel like the New Year resolution isn't about, it's about upgrading and improving in yourself, but it's also about checking your characters and checking your exigencies and dropping them and saying, no, I know I have problems here. I need to fix something about me. I need to fix this, and I don't want to take it to the New Year.
Well, but like I said, for me, I have things that are definitely is following me to 2026, and it's going to follow me every year.
Yeah.
You know, so it's something that, which is career growth. It's not
Career
something
growth is very important.
Keep evolving, you keep, upgrading. So it comes each year. But then there are other things personally that you want to see how you can actually improve on. You know, like you said, go closer to God. Probably you want to visit the Kaaba. You know, probably people want to go for pilgrimage. These are things that people actually set out for themselves. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and location, please.
Okay, my name is Mr. Yakubu calling from Adamawa.
Musti, thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead. What was your 2025 New Year resolution, and were you able to achieve any of them?
Seriously, I was able to achieve one, of which I told myself I need a job. So I got it.
Oh,
Wow.
But
that's nice.
But yes. So, but before the end of the year, I lost the job due to inflation because it's a private company in Kano. So
Musti, you didn't try, or you gave us high hopes, and then you just dropped it again. Why?
It was not my fault. It was due to inflation.
I know.
It was due to inflation.
I know.
But I tried my best to secure the job, of which I did.
Oh,
Now-
you've gotten it back.
Yeah, I said I got the job first, and I did it for the year.
Okay.
But due to inflation, the company called that they cannot go on because of tax. The tax that federal government is giving them. It's an Indian company. So they said they cannot cope up with Nigeria's system because of the inflation, tax everywhere. So I told myself, by 2026, I think I will learn a very good skill.
I think
Yeah.
you should. Skill acquisition is actually very important.
It's
you
not
should
gonna
have
leave
one
you.
or two skills, and then you can
Yes,
start
I
up
will.
something for yourself. So you don't have to
Yes,
wait
I
for
will.
anybody. Yeah.
Yes. So my 2026 resolution, I will learn a very good skill that
Indeed.
whether with my degree or my postgraduate, and if anything happens, I know that I have a skill that I can
Rely on. Yeah.
I can rely on. Yeah,
I mean, that's a very, very good step, and I wish you the very best.
And the fact that you got the job means you are really capable of getting another one.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you
All right.
very
Thank you
much.
so much, Musti, for
Compliment of the
sharing.
season.
Compliment of the season. Thank you for calling.
Well, I mean, it was actually interesting. It's nice to see that he's already motivating himself to say that, okay, I got a job, I lost it, it's not at the end of the world, I'm going to do something for myself.
I'm just looking at you because you were telling us about your resolution and you decided to just shy away from it. You will come back to it, Fatima, after this call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name
Thank
and
you for calling.
location?
I'm Eric from Mina.
Thank you so much for joining us, Eric from Mina. Go ahead. What was your 2025 resolution? What were your limits? What will you take to 2026? Please,
Well,
can you stay away from your TV because you're waiting to hear us before you reply, so there's a delay. Just stay away from the TV and just talk to us directly.
Okay, so I really thank God for your 2025 because I was able to achieve my primary objective in year 2025 was to send my 2 kids to university.
Oh.
And by the grace of God, I was able to do that. So I'm so grateful to God. So I really appreciate I was able to achieve my goal in 2025.
That's impressive.
Yes. So that is just I'm so excited for that because I believe God has blessed me so much this year, and I'm looking forward to another year.
Nice.
Okay.
It's interesting to know that you've put through your 2 kids to the university. Was there any other thing on your list that you wanted to achieve but then you were not able to?
Although the other things were not too important to me apart from this one, but because that is the main thing that was in my mind when my resolution in 2025. So I was able to do that. I will look forward to 2026. Then I can plan for another thing else.
Definitely.
In the coming years, they will make you proud from trusting you.
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So that was an interesting one.
Yeah, you know, it's really gladdens my heart that a lot of people are actually saying things that are very nice to hear. Because
I mean, it's nice to see that regardless of
people are
whatever
achieving
we are going
their
through,
goals.
Yeah, regardless of whatever challenges we're going through with the economic hardship, with the insecurity and what have you, but people are still surviving. And one thing that I know Nigerians for is Nigerians are actually very resilient, and they are tolerant when it comes to whatever situation we find ourselves in. We live by it. We condemn it, but then we pull through. So that's
I don't even know how we do it, Fatima. We just push through, you know.
It's the zeal.
And we just try to achieve our goals. You see,
and that's
lots
why
of
people
things,
envy Nigerians.
unfortunately, is happening in the country, but somehow the people push through and achieve those goals.
I mean, it takes a lot actually to do that mentally, and the zeal to want to actually do them regardless. And that's
one thing I really love about being a Nigerian. Yeah.
So definitely. Well, coming back to you saying I was telling you about my resolutions.
Of course, I was
going
to
ask. To be telling you, I'm telling the audience, and for them to know so they can pick from it. It's not for you.
You will still come back after this call.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
We lost the caller.
All right, we lost the caller, so now you're going to make me tell you.
Of course, go on.
Yeah, so I was telling you, I actually wrote out a couple of things, and I think I've achieved almost 5 of the things I wrote out. I've achieved 4 out of the 5, and it's just remaining 1, which I'm hoping that I'm going to fill that next year, inshallah.
Oh.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Maryam.
Good morning, Fatima.
That was clear. Fatima.
Clear
and Sly, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Inshallah.
Right,
2025 resolution. Well, our resolution in Nigeria, our hope is to restore the peace of the country and let the politicians think twice and do the needful things. Like they bring a solution to this hardship that we are experiencing. Alhamdulillah, 2025 is gone. We are hoping to see 2026. And our prayer is to end this bandit, kidnapping, and Boko Haram. That is our hope, our main achievement. Apart from this one, honestly speaking, if we regain the peace, that is why our farmers, they can resume to be our farms until the crops that we will consume. Today, honestly speaking, there is no way you can put on a resolution, because what you are looking to feed yourself is a very challenging. We are surprising today in Nigeria. Your salary cannot pay a school fee for 3 children. It's very fitting. Honestly speaking, how can you say you put on a resolution unless if God wish you to fulfill that resolution? If not, the economic, honestly speaking, is biting hard. It's not friendly. People are suffering. That is the fact. So we are hoping and praying for Almighty Allah intervention in 2026 to mark the end of this menace. We see airport at the part of the government is not like before. They have started shaking. Why this shaking comes late? Maybe they see that they themselves, this thing will consume them. Because honestly speaking, Fatima, nobody is safe in Nigeria.
Indeed.
Nobody is safe in Nigeria. whether you are a Christian or you are a Muslim, whatever faith you are practicing, you are at risk. Because these people, they wage war against Nigerians. They do not select anybody. They do not pick anybody is a target, before them. So we are hoping and praying, and I am calling for all Nigerians. We should put everything aside. We should put our differences aside. We pray hard. 2026. May Allah restore our peace of our country. May Allah restore the prestige of our country. May Allah make us a happy nation. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
Thank you very much,
much.
Fatima. Indeed. All the calls are actually very interesting, because they're actually also educating, because they keep telling people what to do, how they're encouraging us also in the studio, and also people watching. Is actually quite interesting and lovely to see. But then, the insecurity actually has taken a toll on people, and we don't want to take this to 2026, even though we just have few days to go. But it seems like it's something that will follow us up until something is done about it.
Yeah,
and it's actually sad to hear this. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and location, please.
Yeah, I'm Abdullah Abubakar calling from Makodi, Benue State.
Thank you so much for joining us from Makodi. Go ahead. What was your 2025 resolutions, and what plans did you have for yourself, and at what point did you start the year?
Thank you very much. It's two good ideas. My happiness here is both.
Are you there?
Yeah, are you waiting to hear yourself?
Okay,
Yes,
go ahead.
Yes. Thank God for everything that we are alive up to today. For us to see this topic and for us to interact.
Well, Abdullah, okay.
The condition we are inside now, just as my brother Fatima has said, a poor man cannot even pay his school fees, surplus of feeding. But we give glory to Almighty Allah.
Can you just talk to us directly? Stop waiting to hear yourself before you talk to us.
Okay.
Just talk to us directly, please.
The condition we are inside now, we just give God the glory. For God has given us the peace to remain up to this level. And for us to celebrate all festivals.
All right, I think we've lost the call. Well, please, when you call, do stay away from your TV or reduce the volume so we can talk to you and we can hear you. So you don't have to keep waiting to hear yourself. You can actually go back and play, or even, record yourself and also share with your loved ones. So do call us and tell us what was your New Year resolution, especially 2025. What are you taking to 2026? What were your limits? When did the year start for you, and how was the struggle? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, beautiful lady.
Good morning. Mr.
Thank you for calling.
Happy weekend to you.
Happy weekend to you too. Compliment of the season.
Maryam and Fatima.
Good morning, Mr.
Thank
Adi.
you so much for joining us this morning.
Yes. Well, revolution is something to put I did God willing, God allow you to do it. But one of my that I plan to visit Nigeria every year, this year 1 month, because I have a plan of establishing a district and this pure water factory. So, but the land I was to use for that, I was supported with the person. So I want to set that aside. And the plan I have for it is not, it's a very simple plan, because I said every weekend, all is just the thing that we do, that's free. That's my plan, pure water, where I know. Just like this. Every weekend, but Monday to Thursday, will be for sure. But I was supported when the young was that I proposed is going to be good. But what really this year, I
I will establish that. I will contact management and verify whatever I want to do. So that I won't allow anyone to do it. Yeah, I believe I can achieve that because they are still in my heart to do. So that when we produce bread in that bakery, every weekend, so what do you do? I'm going to the start place. That's why I want them to try that. That's the reason I achieved that in 2020. But what I'm going to go for 2020 for my son, Nigeria, the Extra, and the petrol, I can be able to travel anywhere without any expert. So that's why I'm begging God to assist for us now, so that we can be happy again. Sometimes you don't have money, but you'll be happy. And sometimes you have money, you are not happy. Just that millionaires can do it in Nigeria. Just that the experts, whatever. They are not safe, they are afraid of their life. Just that they even have the money. So it's exactly that. So our children in educated like teaching the way in Zamfara. It's part and it's a shoot. Let's can be very well life. It is somebody with money, but he has nothing. So this is very important. And I know money is good, but when you do not want it, I want to do this. So that Nigeria, we can have a fantastic policy, and I wish you the best.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Thank you so much. Well, I mean,
We're talking about resilience.
He wanted
of-
to come to Nigeria,
Yeah.
but then he was not able to. But then I'm sure he's going to come next year and also establish the business he wanted to establish,
It can always happen at any time.
and possibly also employ Musti at the end of the day. That would be actually
That's
cool.
kind of funny.
You know, yeah. So it's actually interesting. We have messages also coming in, and they definitely will be taking some messages after this call. Hello, good morning.
Kindly turn down the volume of your TV set.
Aha.
Good morning.
Well, we've lost the call. Do well to join
Actually.
us again. But then we have messages coming in, so definitely take a look at some of them. And like I said, you know, when you keep telling them stay away from, they want to hear themselves, which I understand.
Yeah, it's
that
kind of that
feeling that
nostalgia,
you want
yeah.
to hear yourself talking on on TV, especially when it's live. But it's something that they can actually always fall back to our YouTube channel or our Facebook channels to actually play back. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, so do well to call us. It's actually very interesting to have you all join us. For those watching, in case you're not able to, please do well to send us WhatsApp messages so we can read them out before we wrap this segment. So, Maryam,
Yeah.
I was telling you, I achieved 5 out of the 4. No, I achieved 4 out of the 5 that
You
I've
have
written.
achieved most of it.
Remaining 1, which is for me to go for, to go for Hajj again
We hope it happens soon.
next year.
Yeah, inshallah, it's gonna
I'll
happen.
send you a picture.
Don't worry, we'll
Hello,
go together. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
We love
wow.
that.
So please do well
we
to
have a
join
couple
us.
of messages.
Yes. So can we take some of the messages
Yeah, of course.
if they're ready? Oh, let me just read out this first
Because
one.
there's no time like
Yes, definitely. He said, good morning, my New Year resolution. This is coming from Shelu Emmanuel Chooks from Taraba State. He said, good morning, my New Year resolution was a chance to leave behind what no longer served me by stepping into a future filled with purpose, growth, and boundless of opportunities. He said, I believe the new year 2026 will echo a symphony of hope, resilience, and unwavering belief that things will go well. I mean, I tap into that, so definitely things will go well for us, inshallah.
Yeah, and the next is coming from Mark Nicodemus from Taraba State. Says, good morning, Trust TV family compliment of the season. For 2025, I really achieved what is supposed to be done, unlike last year, 2024. Promotion also came, and I give God the glory. I experienced double promotion, and I thank God for that. I'm trusting God for the year ahead for things to achieve, like something I am praying for. Thank you. Nicodemus, congratulations for achieving your
for
goals.
double promotion.
Double promotion.
You know, these are the kind of news that we love to hear.
Honestly, it's so heartwarming.
And then also, this is from Adamu Muhammad Usman Rose from Kafin Hausa, Jigawa State. He said, good morning, everyone. He made reference to in yesterday's discussion, he mistakenly misspelled and he apologized for that error. But then he said, I didn't achieve all my resolutions, but notwithstanding, I believe it was destined by God Almighty. But I'm optimistic will in the next year to come by the special grace of God. I thank Allah since I'm alive, healthy and free, which is the ultimate. I hope my prayers is, may Allah see us through 2025 and make it easy for us. May Nigeria rise again and work positively well to have peaceful coexistence, political stability, mutual understanding and positive societal changes, which I totally agree. You know,
as much as we have always said that Nigerians are resilient people, despite what is happening, but Nigeria becoming stable again will actually enhance and make everybody, achieve their goals smoothly.
As much as the airstrike, it's actually putting people on their feet. Fear is grappling in here and there. But if it's going to bring the peace, the succor for Nigerians, and people can move freely without the fear of getting kidnapped or people barging into houses, killing families or their wives and children, or being robbed. One thing or the other. I mean, we've seen the cut down on even robbery because it feels like kidnapping is now the business that is booming for a lot of people. But then now that there's a law that even kidnappers are going to be treated as terrorists, I think that does it for me. And so they're going to serve the same treatment that the terrorists are going to be serving at the end of the day. So because it's a crime that shouldn't go unpunished at the end of the day. Because when people get kidnapped, they are mentally affected, and they have to go through therapy. It's something they will have to keep replaying in their heads for the rest of their lives, which is not funny. But then let's pick the last call. Hello, good morning. All right, so we've lost the call. Maryam?
Yeah. This is it's such a very interesting and calls, and the messages, like I said, it's very heartwarming.